All right. Well, welcome. Great to be practicing with you today. Let's get started. When you're ready, we'll start as we always do by simply lying back, closing your eyes, and breathing. Continuing to take the time, just settle in to direct your focus, your mind, to right here, to the start of the practice. And become aware of the breath. Just noticing it, just feeling it. Letting this transition be simple. Not overthinking it or overcomplicating it. But simply just settling in. Simply making that choice to notice the breath. Making that choice to focus right here. Let everything else just drift away. Take just a couple more breaths. Just a couple more moments out of the day. And your next inhale is a nice deep full inhale. You fill the belly, fill the chest, and as you're ready, you release the breath, drawing your knees and You wrap your arms around your shins, hugging your thighs against your abdomen as you gently rock from side to side. A sense of movement, the shifting in the body, and coming back to center, hands behind your knees as you rock from the tailbone to the shoulder blades. Nice smooth rhythm. And the next inhale draws you up to sitting. You sit tall. The back of the neck is long, the eyes remain closed. You take a moment. Then inhale as you rise up. Tadasana. You find your balance. The feet are firm, shoulders are back. You close your eyes if they've opened. Then palms together at your heart. And on inhale, you take the arms up lengthen. And exhale as you fold forward over your legs. And get your hands to the floor and inhale, right foot steps back, low lunge. Left foot back, plank pose. And exhale as you lower towards the floor. Inhale forward for your back bend. And exhale, pressing your hips back and up. Down dog. You take any movement that feels good. Pedaling the feet, rolling the shoulders. Then inhale, right foot steps forward, low lunge. Exhale, left foot forward, folding over your legs. And inhale as you rise, reaching for the ceiling. Exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale, take the arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, left foot steps back. Right foot back. Exhale as you lower. Inhale for up dog. Exhale, pressing back down dog. Try to find that smooth movement. Waking up the body. Inhale, left foot steps forward, opening the hips. Right foot forward, folding over your legs. Inhale, rising, reaching for the ceiling. Exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale, take it up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, right foot back. Left foot back. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, right foot. Exhale, left foot. Inhale, rising. Exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, left foot back. Right foot back. Exhale, lower. Inhale, your back bend. Exhale to down dog. Inhale, left foot forward. Exhale, right foot forward. Inhale, rise. Exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, right. Left. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Nice smooth movement. And every major muscle group, every major joint flexing and extending. Inhale, right foot. Exhale, lift. Inhale, rise. Exhale, hands to your heart. Last one. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift. Right. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, lift. Exhale, right. Inhale, rise. Exhale, hands to your heart. And relax your arms, close your eyes. Tadasana. Put the big toes close, heels apart. You bend the knees, drop the hips, and sweep the arms gently. Tailbone draws down. The torso and arms are lifting, opening, lengthening through the upper body. Like sit low and firm in your thighs. Then exhale, straighten the legs, fold and hold. And you catch hold of your toes, your ankles, your shins. Make this nice active forward fold. Inhale, lifting up halfway. Exhale, plant the hands, float or step. Down dog or vinyasa. Then exhale, the right foot steps forward. Warrior two. Left heel spins inside, left foot is parallel to the back edge of the mat. As the torso and arms sweep up. Hips and chest are squared to the left edge of your mat. Have that nice external rotation of that right thigh. So the outer thigh rolls under, the inner thigh is rolling up. May that length through the adductors, the inner thigh. That broadening of your left. And straightening out the right leg. You reach forward, triangle pose. Right hand lands down, left arm reaches up. Opening your body. Reaching from hand to hand. Tailbone through the crown head. Creating that sense of expansion. Then inhale, rising back to warrior two, right knee bending as close to 9 degrees as you like. Keeping the hips low as you reach forward for side angle. Right elbow to thigh, hand to the floor inside the right foot. The left arm goes long overhead. If you want to wrap that left arm behind your back for your bind, feel free. Nice full breaths. Roll the torso towards the ceiling while that right hip hugs in underneath. Then exhale, hands to the floor, and you step back. Down dog or vinyasa. Exhale, left foot steps forward. Warrior two. You set it up. The feet are grounded, the legs engaged. Broadening across the lap and the chest. And you just settle into it. Feeling that opening. Sense of expansion. Straightening out the left leg. You reach forward, triangle pose. Left hand lands down, right arm reaches up. Nice full breaths. rib cage is expanding with those inhales. You get a little more sense of space to the pose. And then inhale, rising back up, warrior two. And you reach forward, side angle. Elbow to thigh or hand to the floor. Right arm goes long overhead, biceps next to the ear. And if you want to wrap it for your bind, feel free. Exhale, hands to the floor, and you step back. Down dog or vinyasa. Exhale, the right foot steps forward. We're going into lizard. So right hand on the floor inside the right foot. We're going to keep that left knee lifted today for a more active lizard. Pressing back through that left heel. The torso stretched about towards the floor. See if you can get one forearm, maybe both to touch down. If you keep the legs active. Working through that left thigh. The head can hang heavy. Then inhale as you rise up to straight arms. You're going to frame that right foot. And keeping your palms glued to the mat on your next inhale. Just press into that right foot, trying to straighten the leg as best you can. Exhale, bend the knee. Release the tension, the hips sink back down into low lunge. Then inhale, pressing through that right foot, trying to straighten that right leg out. Keeping the palms flat. Exhale, bend the knee, sink those hips. Inhale, extending, lengthening. Exhale, bending, sinking into it. Inhale, extend. Exhale, bend. Inhale, extend. Exhale, bend. This time we're going to hold it so that left heel spins in, so the left foot is now flat. And we strain that right leg out completely. That means you need to lift up to your fingertips, move your hand to your foot or your shin. You adjust your hand position wherever they need to be so you can have that right leg straight as you fold forward over that right thigh. Preparing the pose. Then exhale, bending back into that right knee. You're going to peel the left heel and lower that left knee to the mat. From here, we're going into gate pose. So you start to walk yourself over to the left edge of the mat. Your left heel sweeps back behind you. The right leg straightens out. Right toes point towards the ceiling as the torso lifts up. And right hand on the right thigh. Left arm reaches up. And you take it over top. Reaching long through that left side. The right hand just sliding down that right leg as you go deeper. Nice deep lateral stretch. Then inhale, rising back up. Exhale, hands to the floor. You walk yourself back around the top edge of the mat, framing that right foot and stepping back. Down dog or vinyasa. Then exhale, the left foot steps forward. Left hand on the mat inside the foot.
Right knee stays lifted as you start to bow the torso towards the floor. You can get one form, maybe both to touch down. The upper body drapes, the lower body is active. Inhale, rising up to straight arms. Frame that left foot. And keeping your palms glued to the mat. Inhale as you press into that left foot, engaging your quads to straighten your leg. Then exhale, bend the knees, sink the hips. Inhale, extend and pressing the floor. Exhale, bend, sinking into. Inhale, extend. Exhale, bend. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. This time we hold it so right heel spins in, left leg straightens out, adjusting your hand position as you need, and then folding forward over that left leg. Feel that deep stretch, those three muscles that make up the hamstring group on the back of that left thigh. Then exhale, bending back into the left knee. Peel that right heel and lower the right knee. And walking yourself over to the right edge of the mat. That right heel sweeps back behind you. The left leg straightens out. The torso lifts. Left hand on the left thigh. Right arm reaches up. And you take it over top. Actively reaching through that top arm. Feel that nice side stretch. Working up through the side of the rib. Through the underarm. And inhale, rising back up. Exhale, hands to the floor. Walk yourself around to the top edge of the mat. Plant those hands and choose your route to down dog. Inhale, the right leg lifts. And exhale, you step the foot forward. High lunge. That left heel stays lifted. The torso and arms sweep up. A strong stance. Right thigh reaching forward, left pressing back. Draw the abdominal wall into the tailbone tucks. Trying to have your pelvis sit neutral. So you get that nice stretch through the front of that left hip, lengthening your hip flexors. And bring your palms together, thumbs to your heart. You're going to take a big step, drawing that left knee forward, standing tall on your right leg. From here, we're going into eagle pose. So the right knee bends, the left thigh crosses over. The left toes can touch down. They can hover, or they tuck. And once your base is set, the arms out in front. There'll be that right elbow underneath the left. Cross the elbows, twist to tie the forearms. Try and lift those elbows up. Remember, if the arm bind doesn't work for you, You can always bring your palms together and try and squeeze your elbows into each other. And inhale and time yourself as you rise up, relaxing your arms and placing that left foot on the floor. Tadasana. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale halfway. Exhale, plant the hands as you float or step. Down dog or vinyasa. Then inhale, the left leg lifts. And exhale, step the foot forward. High lunge. Settling in. Working those legs. Keeping the tailbone drawing under. Refining that stretch through the front of that right hip. Rather than feeling the tension build in the low back. Then palms together, thumbs to your heart. One big step, drawing that right knee forward. Find your balance. And prepare for eagle. Left knee bends. Right thigh crosses over. Right toes touch down. Hover or tuck. Then take the arms out in front. And you cross that right elbow underneath the left. Twisty tie the forearms. Trying to lift those elbows. Keeping your spine long and tall. Good. Inhale and time yourself. Tadasana. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale halfway. Exhale, plant the hands. Float or step. Down dog or vinyasa. Then exhale, lower the forearms to the mat. Dolphin. The palms are flat, fingers spread wide. You hold steady, pressing the top edge of the mat away from you, opening through your underarms. Or you take your dive, sliding forward, and pressing those hips as far back and up as you can. About 5 breaths. Two more breaths. And with that next exhale, you're pressing your palms to lift the elbows down dog. And you step that right foot forward. Warrior one. Left heel spins in. The torso and arms sweep up. Chest is squared with the top edge of the mat. That left hip is drawing forward. Nice full breaths. Trying to lift your rib cage up off your waistline. And from here, we're going into full revolve side angle. So we're going to keep that left foot grounded to the mat just as it is. So bring the palms together, thumbs to your heart, and you twist to the right. Taking that left elbow outside that right thigh. Keep that left heel down. That left hip stays held back slightly. So as you twist, you really have to draw that left side of your torso under. Use your breath to help with that rotation. Finding your full inhales, expanding. Complete exhales, rotating. And then exhale, release the hands to the floor. And you step back. Down dog or vinyasa. And exhale, lower your forearms to the mat. Dolphin once again. Holding steady, stabilizing the shoulder. We're taking those dives, sliding forward, and pressing your hips back and up. Two more breaths. Last breath. And exhale as you press into your palms to lift the elbows and step that left foot forward. Warrior one. Set your feet. Torso and arms, then sweep up. And just like with high lunge, you try and draw the tailbone under, but you're not feeling a big bend in your low back. Rather that your spine is relatively neutral here. Just lifting, lengthening. And palms together, thumbs to your heart. Keep that right foot grounded as you twist to the left. Taking that right elbow outside that left thigh. Trying to get your thumbs to line up with the center of your chest. And exhale, hands to the floor. You step back. Down dog or vinyasa. Then inhale, the right leg lifts. And exhale, you step the foot forward. From here, we're going to lower the left knee and curl the toes. The hips shift back so that right leg can straighten up. Right toes peel up off the mat. You fold forward over that right leg, Hanumanasana. If you want to slide that right heel forward, working towards your full splits. Feel free. Nice and smooth, you start to draw that right foot back. We start to shift our hips back. Then that left foot, the one behind you, is going to sweep over towards the right edge of the mat. so that you can just sit yourself down behind that left foot, setting up for Janu Shirshasana. Right leg is straight, left foot's on the inner right thigh. The arms reach up, slight twist to line yourself up with that right leg as you fold forward. But then inhale, lifting up halfway. We're turning this into revolved revolved Janu Shirshasana. So that right palm faces up, right hand's on the floor inside the right leg. And you take a big sweep of that left arm over top. As you reach longer through that left side, that right hand will slide down and eventually catch hold of that right foot. The left arm's reaching long over top for that deep lateral stretch. Inhale, rising up. Relax your arms, cross those ankles and roll forward. Down dog or vinyasa. And then inhale, the left leg lifts. And exhale, you step the foot forward. Lower the right knee, uncurl the toes. Hips shift back so that left leg can straighten out. And you fold forward. Or you slide that heel forward. Anu Manasana. And drawing that left foot back. Making our way to sitting down. So we start to shift the hips back and sweep that right foot over to the left edge of the mat. And just sit down behind that right foot. And you adjust your legs. Janu Shirshasana. Left leg straight. Right foot's on the inner left thigh. The arms reach up. Slight twist. And you fold forward. When we move into revolved Janu Shirshasana, we start to stack that right shoulder over top the left. But in Janu Shirshasana A, you want to try and keep those shoulders level. So notice if that right side feels like it's kind of lifting up on you a little bit. And if so, you take that slight twist, keeping that right shoulder level with the left as you fold forward. Then inhale, lifting up halfway. Left palm faces up, hands on the floor inside that left leg. And you take that big sweep of that right arm overhead. Right side's reaching low. Left hand sliding down, maybe eventually catching hold of that foot. Inhale, rising up. Relax the arms, cross the ankles, and roll forward. Down dog or vinyasa. And sliding forward in a plank. And on exhale, you lower to the floor. You take a breath. I'm preparing for 3 rounds of both. You bring the arms back alongside the body, bending your knees and catching hold of your feet or your ankles. If it bothers your knees, your back, you can always do it with arms straight, legs straight. Then when you're ready on an inhale, you'll peel our head, chest, the eyes up off the mat. And exhale, lowering down. Take a nice full breath. And inhale, you rise once again. And exhale, lowering down. Third and final one. On an inhale, you rise up. And exhale, lowering down. You stack your hands, rest your cheek. And hands under your shoulders as you press your hips to your heels. Child's pose. Tucking yourself in. Torso rests on your thighs, forehead towards the floor. Inhale, rising up. You sit over the side of your feet. Bring the legs out in front. Paschimottanasana. The legs are straight, the feet are flexed. The arms reach up. And on exhale, you fold forward over your legs. Catch and hold whatever you got. And bow the head, close your eyes. Inhale, reaching out as you rise up. You sweep the arms around in front, parallel to the floor. And on your next exhale, you lower yourself down onto your back. Give it a lie flat. Once down, just take a breath. And preparing for 3 rounds of back bends. You bend your knees. The feet are flat on the floor. The arms can be alongside the body for bridge, or hands above the shoulders for upward facing dog. And on your next inhale, you press down into your feet to lift the hips, low back, middle back, upper back if you like. And exhale, lowering down. Nice full breath. And inhale, you press down to go up once again. And exhale, lowering down. Third and final one. On an inhale, you press down to go up. And exhale, lowering down. Once you come down, just draw your knees into your chest, wrap your arms around your shins. Nice tight squeeze. And bring the arms alongside the body, palms flat. Legs go straight up. You hang out there or shoulder stand. Toes towards the floor beyond your head. Once the hips lift, bend your elbows, hands against your back as you send the legs up. A few more breaths if you want any variations. Move the toes, roll the ankles. Some legs wide, so some part where it feels good. If you're in shoulder stand, you come back to center and you take the toes towards the floor beyond your head for plow. Hips are high and low back's open. And release the hands to the floor, fingers point forward. And nice and smooth you unravel. You lie flat on your back. The arms alongside the body preparing for fish. You press into your hands and elbows to lift the head and torso. Arc the spine, roll the shoulders back, and release the crown of the head to the floor. And exhale, lowering down. You draw your knees into your chest, you wrap your arms around your shins, nice tight squeeze. And taking the arms into cactus arms, elbows bend 90 degrees. You release the knees over to left. One final twist. Back to center. And over to the right. Back to center. On exhale, you extend the legs out onto the mat, Shavasana, or tuck your hands behind your knees as you catch a ride up for headstand. If you're doing headstand, you take your time. And stay up as long as you want, coming down whenever you're ready. If you're new to headstand, you just start on your forearms and knees. Then grabbing opposite elbows. You keep the elbow where they are as you bring the hands back out. Fingers in the waist, palms are apart. You place the crown of your head on the floor, cupping the back of your head in your hands. And curl your toes and lift your knees. Set your base with those forearms and shoulders. And walking the feet towards the elbows. Eventually drawing one knee in towards your chest, heel towards your hip. Then the other. You find your balance in the low position. And then you take those legs straight up. And stay up as long as you like. Coming down the same way you went up whenever you're done.
Slowly taking deeper inhales, more active exhales. Gently waking the body back up. And start to wiggle the fingers and toes. Roll the wrists and ankles, arms and legs. And turn the palms flat down onto the ground, gripping the floor as you inhale, grounding yourself. And exhale, you draw your knees into your chest, you wrap your arms around your shins, and you rock over to your right side. You rest there for a moment and see the full potential. And as you're ready on inhale, you slowly rise up to sitting. You come into a comfortable seated posture. The spine is tall, shoulders are back. Chest is lifted, heart is open. Back of the neck is long and the eyes remain closed. And palms together, heart center, thanking yourself and each other for being here. Clear mind, peaceful mind. Peaceful speech, loving speech. Loving heart, clear heart. Namaste. Thank you all so much for joining me and practicing with me. Hope you have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you next time.